Hello everyone, welcome to my little tutorial slash show. Recently I've been messing around with the particle system of Second Life, trying to teach it to myself. It's really not all that hard apparently. But I thought that making a fountain would be a pretty good place to start. So that's what I did, and when I got done with it, it seemed like I had actually something pretty decent. Or at least so I thought. So I thought I'd make it available to anybody who wanted it. Though I am selling it, not just giving it away, since I did spend a fair amount of time on the script. I don't think I'm selling it for all that much, or for anything very expensive, so that shouldn't be too big a deal, I hope. Anyway, this is just to show you essentially how it looks and how to deal with the options that I put in it, since I did add a fair number of them. So let's just drag this out here and res it. First thing you'll notice is that it's pretty small. I had it starting out fairly small and gave you modify permissions so you can make it pretty much as large as you want. And also there's sound. For the basic options, you can click this area right here, turn that animation off. Click here and it will turn off this mist. Click again, the animation turns off, and they both turn back on. There's a particle fountain towards the center, but for this small fountain it defaults to something fairly low power, so can't really see it that well right now. So anyway, the way I have this set up is that the best way to deal with this actually is to increase the size of the entire object all at once. That way it will automatically scale the particle sizes, sound, and pretty much everything all together based on the size of the fountain itself. So let's do this. You'll notice the sound got louder, particle cannon, particle fountain got a bit stronger, the mist is a little bit larger and is emitted from further out from the center. Oh, and I should mention that all of these clicking and pretty much everything you can do here will only work if you're the owner, or if you are a member and have the group active of the same group that the prim is owned by. So those are the simple things. There also is this base here. If you click on it, you'll get this option menu there. You can turn the sound off, back on. You can stop the main particle fountain there. There we go. Turn it back on. And the other two options we have here, volume, in case you don't like the scaled default volume that it comes with there. Click that, it will instant message you with the current volume, which is just a float from between 0 and 1. And it tells you right here what message or what command to type in to change that to whatever you like. So I'll just type /1 volume 1 and that'll max it out. There we go. To configure here, we can see the settings here. Particle lifetime is how long the particle lasts in seconds, so increasing that will increase the amount of time that these stay. Particle speed, how far they will shoot up obviously, and the width is how wide they are, and I find that these three are the main things that I end up messing around with to make them look better. So let's just screw around with this. We do /1, and then we're going to be dealing with life, so let's make it something stupid that won't ever do, but let's say 15 seconds. Then say 4 or so for the speed, which is way too fast, but oh well. And then for the width, we'll say like 0.5. And you can see we have something that doesn't really look too much like a fountain anymore, but pretty much just to show you that you can do it. And as I'm sure you realize, that's pretty messed up, so let's go back to configuration, and what we can do is just type /1 default. And everything, sound, mist, everything is reset back to the default values, or I should say scale default values for the current size of this fountain, because the default values will change depending on what size this fountain is. Also, whatever settings you input manually will change if you resize the fountain, so be aware. In addition, I do have included written instructions which explains all of this stuff, and maybe in a little bit more detail even. And so that's all for that. It's an interesting little fountain, I think, and I hope you like it.